Hey guys, what's going on? It's Dr. Liz here, and today we have another review for you. And this has been a highly requested legging. It's very popular out there. I'm going to tell you my thoughts on it. Is it worth it? What do we have here today? We have the Buffbunny collection Siren legging in the beautiful H2O blue. They also have some green. They have a green, they have a dark blue, reddish pink, and then a black color as well. So you got a variety of colors here. Okay, I was super excited to try these Buffbunny leggings because they look absolutely fabulous. So as soon as I pulled these out of the packaging, the blue is on point. I love this bright blue. It's not your light blue, so it's a little bit of a, your darker blue, but it has a nice pop to it. So their color on point here. As far as how does it feel, it is very soft and it is not scratchy. I don't expect anything less from Buffbunny. So we do have a nice texture to these leggings. They're not super thick either, so that's a plus, especially spring and summertime. So all of that I love. As soon as I held them up, I was like, okay, they look a little small. I got a size medium, which is what I wear in Gymshark, what I wear in Alphalete. So I was like, okay, hopefully these fit. So I put them on. They do have a good stretch to them in the waist. So I didn't have any problems getting them up over my hips. I will make note that I felt like they were a little tight randomly around my calf area, but it's not like I couldn't get them on. And once I got them on, they felt fine, but I just like to make note of how things feel and fit for me. Let's go over some of the features. The first thing I have to go over here is the waistband. Holy guacamole. We have a V in the front waistband with a little flipperoo down and over like this. Okay, and just like the description says, it is meant to contour your waist and hips. And let me tell you, my waist felt super tiny in these leggings because of how they come up above the hip on the side and then they V down right above the belly button. So on me, how they fit, the size medium, my belly button didn't show on these. The V hits right above my belly button, which I show you guys in the video. Now, one thing to make note is the V does flap down, so it's not stitched on, which is nice because it's adjustable and honestly leaves a little bit more wiggle room in the waist. You don't want that kind of ripping open or something if it was attached. So I really like that. So moving on, we have no front crotch seam. No front crotch seam, no camel toe. I actually didn't have to adjust anything in the front to be like, okay, make sure we're good here. I put them on, they were perfectly fine because you do have that saddle, this little saddle crotch here in the middle, I don't know the right term, to help prevent that. The other seam, or the one seam we do have, is going to be on the inside of the thigh. Moving on to the side, we got to talk about the side just a little bit because you got to appreciate how these go high up on the hips to make then, let's turn it around, to the booty. The booty, there's a lot of detail here, which your girl appreciates because we always want to make sure that booty be popping. So since we have the high waist, right, with the V in the front, we have a similar pattern in the back. We have the V that hugs up above the glutes. I will say I have to pull them up a little bit to hug the top of my glutes, which is not a problem. And then we have 1, 2, 3. So we have one seam and then 2 seams that go up as well that also V. So I feel like that kind of makes the waist look tapered in from the back view as well. And then it makes your booty look voluptuous. We do have a seam in the butt crack, but it's not a scrunch butt like the Amplified. So that is something very different when you're comparing like the two leggings from Alphalete versus the Buffbunny. There is no shading under the glutes or anything like Gymshark. It's just going to be a solid blue print all the way down with that glute contouring at the top. Last but not least, we have a Buffbunny logo, kind of like the Lulu logo at the top waistband here in the back. Overall, this legging is solid. I love the color and the curves that it just made you have. It brought that waist in. It just felt so good to wear these. I think it'd be super cute with a crop top, or if you don't feel comfortable with that, you can wear a longer top, but I feel like these are made for you to show off that midsection a little bit because it really does a great job contouring that. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Again, these are linked up below for you to check them out. Until next time, we'll talk to you guys later.